Not gonna lie, guys, I hate to admit this, but man, that Switch 2 ain't really it at all. And I say I hate to admit it because I actually own one, and it's not fun. I paid like a lot for it, you know, for my standards because my payment for it was $0. I paid 240. That wasn't reason I say zero because I wasn't gonna buy one. I want it for my job. That's it. So, guys, man, Switch 2 is not all that, man. At the end of the day, I played one. I played two Switch 2 games, Donkey Kong Bonanza and Kirby Air Riders, the global drive test demo. It's pretty cool, but it's really just not worth the Switch 2. And honest to God, Switch games aren't really worth $70 either. I bought the Pokemon Legends ZA. I was very disappointed with that. Donkey Kong Bonanza is a fun game, but I'm not willing to pay $70 for it. Kirby Air Riders is the one game where the developers really go all out on, but at the end of the day, it's Kirby Air Riders. It's a Kirby game. It's not that deep, and for that reason, I'm not willing to pay $70. I'm damn sure ain't paying $80 for any single standard edition game ever. But when it comes to the games that I played on Switch 2, and I even play Smash Ultimate on Switch 2, I'm not gonna lie. The outfits load immediately, so the power increase is definitely there. But when it comes to Nintendo, you expect innovation, you expect new things, you expect changes, and the Switch 2 is literally a Switch 1 Pro. That's what we should have got the whole time. Everybody wanted that, but that's not it. The virtual game card feature really kills the enjoyment for me because I do have both Switch. I got the OLED and I got the Switch 2. I literally have to switch the virtual game card Smash Ultimate from my Switch 1 to the Switch 2 if I ever want to play it. And if I, do it one time, that's it. But I'm not keeping this thing, dude. I'm selling it. So honestly, it's literally just a powerful Switch 1 that has a bigger screen, and for some weird reason, it has worse sound than the Switch OLED. The Switch OLED is louder than the Switch 2. That makes no sense. It has better graphics, better frame rates, and all that, and it's a bigger screen. But when it comes to sound design, it's trash. So I'm not happy with the Switch 2 at all, dude. I'm legitimately selling it on Marketplace. I'm not doing this. And on top of all that, to end this video, I'm going to say that the nasty plots that Nintendo, the company, has been having lately, Game Freak, Pokemon, all that, has honestly left a sour taste in my mouth that makes me say I cannot play this system in good faith. Yes, I can play the Switch 1 in good faith because they weren't like that back then. But I think I'm done buying new games for the Nintendo products in general. I almost bought Street Fighter 6 because it was on sale for $20 on the Switch 2 eShop. But then I remembered, am I really going to keep this thing? And the answer was no. So, I'll have it as long as I have it until someone buys it. But with that being said, dude, the Switch 2 is really not all that is cracked up to be. It's not only too expensive, but it's also morally too expensive. And I don't even enjoy playing it. And it's also just a Switch 1 Pro. It's not very different from what we expected from the Switch 1 Pro. And the virtual game cards just it's like kind of like icing on top when it comes to them doing things that you do not enjoy, appreciate, or like. And it's just looking out for themselves, but in a really nasty, sleazy way. So, not a fan of the Switch 2 at all right now. Kirby Air Riders is fun, but that Sakurai being the last good developer for Nintendo. Sakurai can't save Nintendo, bro. Nintendo is made of good developers. That's the whole thing. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I really do want Zelda, the Hyrule Warriors, the number 3. I would love to have that game, but I was thinking about buying Kirby Air Riders just to support Sakurai, but there's no way I'm buying that game. It's just not really all that cool. It's not $70 cool. It's a nice looking game, but there's no spark. There's no flair. There's nothing that makes me know that this is Nintendo other than the recognizable characters. That is not enough for me. Nintendo has been known to innovate and change and evolve. And this is just a direct upgrade from what they used to do. It's the Wii U all over again. And I hope the sales reflect that, even though technically they have not. They've sold over 3 million units from what I remember hearing. from a certain channel called Nintendo. But I digress. I'm not impressed with the Switch 2 whatsoever. I have finally opened it, played it, and I am genuinely kind of disgusted. That's just me being who I am. Guys, tell me what you think. If any of you are Switch 2 owners, some people, I feel like you have to not have a moral compass to have a Switch 2 and play it, because the nastiness that they've done with the suing of Pal World, making a really shitty Pokemon game. Oh my gosh, that Sword ZA crap is genuine dog water. Okay, it's so disgusting. I am going to sell that game for $50 on eBay if I can. I'm not having it. I'd rather play Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. That's how much I dislike this ZA. Okay, I hope you guys actually understand that reference, because Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, some of the worst Pokemon games out there, genuinely, if not the worst, until ZA arrived. But hey, let me know how you guys feel in the comments. I appreciate you guys looking into this and watching this with me. And that's all I have to say today. See you later. Peace out.